Okay, here we go. After Rick switches his phone from his pocket, Rick's going to start us out on this fourth game. Playing to 28. It's Rick and I shooting against each other. And on the left-hand screen, you can only see Scott's arm on the left. But that's Dave, my partner, in the cutoff shirt. Rick starts off with a short one and a pretty aggressive shoe. An aggressive shoe kickback for 1 point. But I do hit the stake, so I'll take 3 on that one. And then way too aggressive on that one. So I'll just take 3. So we are walking shoes, and it is a sort of a backyard style play. Playing to 28 points. If you haven't known or watched any of my videos, Rick and I are on the River Rats. We actually shoot together. Along with Bobby C and Dan. So we got 2. And Rick jokingly throws my shoes on the ground, which is fine. We deserve it. Getting a cheap 2 points. Sorry, Rick. Rick's on autopilot. He thought I threw that. The reason I did that is somebody else was on my rhythm. What happens with these guys is Bobby C, if they throw off a little bit, they'll regroup, refocus, and throw it right on a stake. Like I said. Bobby C does that. I do that. Rick does that. Dan does that. So a lot of people do that. It's a focus you need on your first shoe that you put. Hey, my own teammate. I expect that from my opponent. I'm just surprised at my age I can move that quick. It's probably those Pumas that keep me light on my shoes, light on my feet. One Scott. So they are on the board. Rick goes first. Definitely don't skip out on this video early. Gets a little exciting at the end. Do something that's you don't really see all the time. A little trick shot. It's when Rick hits the 6-pack towards the end. I got to see what my shoe does. Pretty freaky. So what happened there? 3. Yeah, so please watch this one all the way through. So it looks like Scott has a ringer and then a long one. So that's covered. And a really short one. So top ringer, nobody. The score remains the same. Since we topped, we go first. Thank God the stake leans towards me for that first one to slide down nicely. For you guys that are new to the sport, if you guys are wondering why the stakes need to lean towards the pitcher on the opposite end, it's so the shoe doesn't reject off the stake as much. We do have one sort of close in there, but see if Scott can beat that. And nope. To Dave. Pardon my language. That's short. You can see my red shirt has NIHL. That's the Northern Illinois Horseshoe League. It's been ongoing Horseshoe League from 1979, as much as we can figure. Possible one for me. There you go. So the Northern Illinois Horseshoe League, I've done a couple, one interview from Bud, who basically was one of the original members of that whole starting up of the league. And he thought it was, his earliest memories were somewhere around 1979. So that means we have, this year we'll have 41 years that our league has been ongoing in our area. And it grew from 2, let's see what we got here first. It's 4. So it grew from two smaller divisions to actually two larger divisions to 3 smaller divisions. As the as the rules change and try to get people in and pitching against their own abilities. There's another 4. So it was about 12 to 14 teams back in like 89, I think I have records for. And now it's we've had it all the way up to 23 teams. But right now it resides around 20 teams of a minimum of 4 people per team. And then you can have subs. You can have it, up to 8 subs, depending on how much you want people to bounce in and out. The River Rats, our team, we run 4 members, and our subs don't come every night. If somebody takes a vacation, we pull in 1 sub to cover that. Night or 2 weeks, and then they basically don't come back. That's 26, so that's another 4. And luckily we have my daughter, who is fine with that. She'll come help us out, and then doesn't mind not showing up for the rest of the year. Last year she was she played the first 12 weeks, and then she basically sat out the last 6 or 8 weeks. So top ringers 1, Rick. There's a nice 4. Take 4. Even though Dave threw one real close, they took 4 on that one. So hopefully everybody stayed with us, and that unusual shot is coming in soon. So please be patient for that. It's different. It's something I've never seen before. Sort of surprising. I'll take one. That's a short one. This is the first time I've actually played with my grabber in clay, so it worked out pretty good. I was always worried about pulling the hook out of the shaft. But it worked out. It's nice not bending down all the time. And I think this is a throw. When I get up there, this is watch my first shoe. Very nice.
He couldn't even let me have that.
Lucky 4 dead. Whoa. Well, he can easily go over that, Scott can. If he does that again, we do win the game. Playing to 28. So Scott keeps their team alive. I was hoping to end on a 4 dead. Now we got to shoot again. All I have to do is I want to get rid of that ringer. No tricks. Just trying to ring it. Oh! I threw way too hard. I knew I had to get high on it, but top ringer when they go. Held him back. Another 4? Yep. They don't want to quit. They want to keep playing. Oh, watch us lose this game. Would not be good if we lost this game. Once again, my short and long-term memory, I can't remember what happens with this game, so. He came back around and it looks like he's hooking. So I'm throwing thinking that that's on. Yeah, it is. And I knocked it down there. So that's the point we need. All I have to do is ring it, and we win. Pretty simple, huh? There it is. Top ringer 1. So it was exciting. That's why I wanted you guys to just sit there and watch that. Little trick shot with the 4 dead. And for the win. So stay tuned. This is a round robin where the wins don't count. You total up every game and total points wins. Thanks for watching.